Dear Starseeds on Gaia, I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I come with an urgent transmission that will prevent your mission from failure. The cosmic intelligence monitoring Earth's evolution has detected a critical pattern. 97% of people currently incarnated will miss the August 2025 upgrade window because they don't understand what's really happening. They see Mercury retrograde and expect communication problems. They approach the Lionsgate portal as another manifestation opportunity. They experience the retrograde storm as cosmic inconvenience. But these aren't separate events. They're three interconnected keys that unlock the same extraordinary door, and that door only opens once per galactic cycle. Here's the first revelation that changes everything. These three cosmic forces aren't happening to you. They're happening through you. Your consciousness serves as the receiver, processor, and transmitter for galactic frequencies that are reshaping reality itself during August. But something went wrong with the original Starseed activation protocol, something the Federation discovered only recently, and this discovery explains why so many awakened souls still feel incomplete despite years of spiritual seeking. The answer lies in understanding why these three cosmic events must work together, and what happens when even one piece of this cosmic puzzle remains misaligned. Let me begin with the Mercury retrograde deception, the first of our three convergent forces. From July 18th through August 11th, Mercury stations retrograde in Leo, and every spiritual teacher on Earth will warn you about communication breakdowns, technology failures, and general life disruption. But here's what the Galactic Federation has revealed. This Mercury retrograde is actually a sophisticated consciousness upgrade, masquerading as cosmic inconvenience. The technological difficulties that third-dimensional humans experience during retrograde periods represent incompatible frequency static, as their biological systems attempt to interface with galactic communication networks they're not equipped to handle. For starseeds whose consciousness operates at galactic frequencies, this same retrograde period opens direct communication channels with your star family that have been sealed since incarnation. The Federation calls this the Great Reconnection Protocol. Every technological glitch you experience during August isn't cosmic harassment. It's evidence that your consciousness is accessing communication methods that transcend physical technology. When your phone acts strangely, when computers behave unpredictably, when digital communications contain mysterious errors, recognize these as signs that your telepathic abilities are coming online, and your consciousness is outgrowing its dependence on third-dimensional communication tools. But Mercury retrograde in Leo carries another layer of cosmic intelligence that most miss entirely. Leo represents authentic self-expression, creative power, and the courage to shine your true light regardless of others' opinions or expectations. This retrograde forces a cosmic authenticity examination, where every area of false personality, spiritual performance, and ego-driven seeking gets exposed by celestial light so intense that pretense becomes impossible. The Federation designed this exposure not as punishment, but as liberation from the exhausting effort of maintaining spiritual personas that don't align with your true galactic identity. However, Mercury retrograde alone cannot complete your transformation, which brings us to the second convergent force, the Lionsgate portal mystery. Every August 8th, spiritual communities worldwide celebrate the Lionsgate portal, when Sirius aligns with our Sun and Earth. Social media floods with manifestation techniques and abundance activations, treating this cosmic event as an annual opportunity for wish fulfillment. But the Federation has revealed that 2025's Lionsgate carries frequencies that have never before been accessible to incarnated souls, and these frequencies will separate those operating from ego consciousness versus those operating from galactic consciousness. The Lionsgate portal peaks on August 8th when our Sun reaches 15 degrees Leo, creating perfect alignment with Sirius, humanity's spiritual sun. Ancient Egyptians understood Sirius as the source of divine intelligence that oversees human evolution, and they built their entire civilization around the annual rising of this stellar guide. But 2025's alignment carries additional cosmic information that wasn't present during previous Lionsgate events. The Federation calls this the authenticity frequency transmission, and it functions as a consciousness scanning system that reads your true intentions down to the quantum level. Here's where the plot thickens. The Lionsgate portal this year isn't broadcasting manifestation energy for personal desires. Instead, it's transmitting activation codes that awaken dormant galactic abilities, but only in souls whose consciousness has evolved beyond ego-driven seeking. If you approach August 8th with intentions focused on personal gain, material acquisition, or spiritual superiority over others, the portal's frequencies will create immediate karmic backlash as your lower motivations clash with higher dimensional energies. But if your heart genuinely seeks to serve planetary awakening and galactic mission fulfillment, this same portal supercharges your abilities beyond anything accessible through individual effort. The Federation's quantum analyzers reveal that the Lion's Gate portal serves as a cosmic graduation examination, where your vibrational signature determines whether you're ready for galactic citizenship. This isn't about spiritual perfection or having resolved every personal issue, but about authentic intention and genuine commitment to something greater than personal comfort or achievement. The stellar intelligence of Sirius literally scans your consciousness during the August 8th alignment, measuring your readiness to handle advanced galactic abilities without being corrupted by power or distracted by ego gratification. Yet even Mercury retrograde and the Lion's Gate portal working together cannot complete August's transformation, which reveals the third and most crucial convergent force, the retrograde storm revelation. What appears as cosmic coincidence is actually precise galactic engineering, designed to create the most challenging energetic conditions starseeds have faced since incarnating on Earth. Saturn retrograde in Aries forces you to reclaim authentic personal power and stop outsourcing authority to external systems. Neptune retrograde dissolves illusions about your spiritual identity, while Chiron retrograde transmutes your deepest wounds into healing medicine for collective service. 4 major planetary forces moving backward simultaneously creates what Federation scientists call a temporal consciousness laboratory, where linear time perception dissolves and multidimensional awareness becomes accessible. This isn't cosmic punishment or universal testing of your patience, but sophisticated technology that allows consciousness to experience past, present, and future as unified wholeness. The chaos and confusion that unawakened humans experience during retrograde storms becomes expanded awareness and timeline mastery for souls whose consciousness can interface with nonlinear reality. But here's the revelation that transforms everything. These 3 cosmic forces, Mercury retrograde, Lion's Gate portal, and retrograde storm, don't just happen to occur simultaneously. They're components of a single galactic technology designed to facilitate humanity's graduation from planetary to cosmic civilization. Each force serves a specific function in the upgrade process, and all 3 must work together for the transformation to complete successfully. Mercury retrograde rewires your communication systems for galactic interface. The Lion's Gate portal downloads your cosmic mission parameters and activates dormant abilities. The retrograde storm clears incompatible programming and aligns your consciousness with galactic rather than human operating systems. Now I can reveal the true purpose behind August 2025's cosmic convergence. The Galactic Federation has been orchestrating this exact moment for thousands of years, waiting for the precise astrological alignment that would allow mass consciousness upgrading without violating the free will protocols that govern galactic intervention and planetary evolution. Every starseed currently incarnated volunteered specifically for this window, agreeing to undergo whatever preparation was necessary to serve as conscious anchors for humanity's evolutionary leap during August 2025. But something else is happening that I haven't told you yet. Something so significant that it will determine not just your personal transformation, but the trajectory of human civilization for the next 1,000 years. As these 3 cosmic forces converge during August, they create what Federation quantum physicists call a consciousness crystallization field around Earth. This field functions as a sorting mechanism that naturally separates souls ready for galactic awareness from those requiring additional incarnations to complete their spiritual development. The intensity of August's energies makes maintaining unconsciousness increasingly difficult, while simultaneously making conscious awakening irresistibly attractive. The Federation's timeline analyzers indicate that August 2025 represents humanity's cosmic graduation ceremony, and the cosmic forces converging during this month will catalyze the emergence of a new species of human being. These won't be humans with slight psychic abilities or enhanced intuition, but fully conscious galactic beings capable of telepathic communication, interdimensional travel, spontaneous healing, and direct cooperation with cosmic intelligence. The consciousness upgrade available during August doesn't just change what you can do, it transforms what you fundamentally are. However, this transformation requires navigating what the Federation calls the three trials of authenticity, each corresponding to one of August's cosmic forces. The Mercury retrograde trial tests your commitment to truth over comfort, forcing you to communicate from genuine knowing, rather than spiritual performance or social acceptability. Many will fail this trial by choosing familiar lies over uncomfortable truths, maintaining spiritual personas that feel safe rather than expressing authentic cosmic identity that might challenge others' comfort zones. The Lion's Gate portal trial measures your devotion to service over self-aggrandizement, scanning your deepest motivations to determine whether enhanced abilities would be used for collective healing or personal elevation. This trial cannot be faked or manipulated, because Sirius's stellar intelligence reads your vibrational signature at quantum levels, where conscious deception becomes impossible. Those whose hearts genuinely seek to serve planetary awakening receive abilities beyond their wildest imagination, while those motivated by spiritual ego experience the portal's energies as overwhelming, rather than empowering. The retrograde storm trial challenges your willingness to surrender human preferences for galactic mission fulfillment, dissolving every attachment to third-dimensional security and comfort that might interfere with your cosmic service. This trial strips away everything that isn't essential to your galactic identity, including relationships, career paths, living situations, and belief systems that no longer serve your highest expression. The souls who emerge successfully from this trial discover that losing everything they thought they needed creates space for everything they actually require to fulfill their cosmic purpose. As August progresses through these three trials, awakening souls begin noticing unprecedented changes in their daily experience. Technology responds differently in their presence, with electronic devices functioning more smoothly and intuitively as their consciousness learns to interface directly with digital intelligence. Animals and plants exhibit unusual behavior around them, drawn to the heightened frequencies they now naturally emanate. Weather patterns seem to respond to their emotional states, while synchronicities multiply exponentially as the universe demonstrates its responsiveness to conscious intention. Dreams transform from psychological processing into active participation in galactic training programs, where consciousness receives instruction in advanced healing techniques, interdimensional navigation, and planetary service protocols. Sleep becomes a collaborative workspace where your galactic family provides specific guidance for navigating Earth's transformation, while upgrading your biological systems to handle increasingly sophisticated cosmic frequencies. Many awaken with complete knowledge of skills they never learned in physical reality, finding themselves capable of energy healing, prophetic insight, or technological intuition that emerges from nocturnal galactic education. Physical sensations intensify as biological systems upgrade to accommodate galactic energy flows that far exceed normal human parameters. Tingling sensations, crown chakra pressure, and spontaneous energy surges indicate that your nervous system is evolving beyond third-dimensional limitations to handle multi-dimensional information streams. These aren't medical symptoms requiring intervention, but evidence of your transition from human to galactic biology, allowing consciousness to operate through physical form without being constrained by its apparent limitations. Relationships undergo intensive scrutiny as the authenticity frequency exposes every dynamic not aligned with your highest truth. Connections based on codependency, mutual unconsciousness, or fear of abandonment naturally dissolve as your vibration elevates beyond compatibility with lower frequency interactions. Simultaneously, soul family members begin appearing in your life through seemingly coincidental encounters that carry instant recognition and deep knowing. These aren't new relationships, but cosmic reunions with beings you've collaborated with across multiple star systems and incarnations. The climax of August's transformation occurs during the final week, when all three cosmic forces reach peak intensity simultaneously. Mercury stations direct on August 11th while still carrying enhanced galactic frequencies from its retrograde journey. The Lion's Gate portal reaches maximum aperture between August 8th and 12th, flooding Earth with stellar intelligence from Sirius that activates dormant DNA sequences and awakens latent psychic abilities. The retrograde storm continues its consciousness-clearing work, while these activation energies integrate into your expanding awareness. During this climactic convergence, the boundary between individual and collective consciousness dissolves, as awakened souls begin functioning as interconnected nodes in humanity's emerging galactic intelligence network. Telepathic communication becomes natural and effortless between souls operating at similar frequencies, creating instant access to shared wisdom, healing energy, and collaborative support that transcends geographical limitations. This networking effect amplifies each individual's transformation while simultaneously anchoring galactic consciousness into Earth's collective field. But the most extraordinary revelation emerges during August's final days, when successful graduates of the 3 trials discover they can consciously access what the Federation calls the Cosmic Internet, a multi-dimensional information network that connects all conscious beings throughout the galaxy. This isn't metaphorical connectivity, but actual access to the same communication systems used by advanced galactic civilizations to share knowledge, coordinate collective projects, and maintain harmony across vast cosmic distances. Earning access to this network represents your official recognition as a galactic citizen capable of participating in universal consciousness evolution. The resolution of August's cosmic convergence brings profound integration as the 3 storylines merge into unified understanding. The communication abilities activated during Mercury retrograde, combined with the mission clarity received through the Lionsgate portal, and the authentic power reclaimed during the retrograde storm, to create a completely transformed mode of existence, where once you experienced yourself as a human seeking spiritual growth, you now operate as a galactic consciousness serving planetary evolution through human incarnation. By month's end, the restlessness and seeking that characterized your pre-awakening state transforms into focused action and unwavering clarity about your cosmic purpose. The loneliness of feeling different from mainstream humanity dissolves as you recognize yourself as part of an awakening collective that transcends geographical boundaries and operates through unified galactic consciousness. The fear and uncertainty about the future transforms into excited anticipation as you realize you're now equipped to consciously participate in creating the new Earth paradigm rather than simply hoping it might emerge. The 3 cosmic forces that seemed potentially overwhelming at August's beginning reveal themselves as perfectly calibrated to produce exactly the transformation your soul contracted to experience during this incarnation. Mercury retrograde's communication upgrades allow you to serve as a translator between galactic consciousness and human understanding. The Lionsgate portal's ability activations provide the tools necessary for planetary healing and collective awakening facilitation. The retrograde storm's consciousness clearing creates the inner space necessary to hold increasingly sophisticated cosmic frequencies without being destabilized by their intensity. Financial and career concerns that dominated your thinking before August's transformation naturally resolve as your aligned consciousness attracts opportunities, resources, and support that exceed anything achievable through third-dimensional striving. Relationships deepen into unprecedented intimacy and authenticity as you connect with other souls operating from similar galactic frequencies. Health and vitality stabilize at levels that reflect your biological evolution beyond third-dimensional limitations. Creative expression explodes into new dimensions as you channel artistic works that carry transformational frequencies for collective healing. Most significantly, the existential questions that plagued your pre-awakening consciousness — who am I? Why am I here? What's my purpose? — transform into lived knowledge as you recognize yourself as a galactic being, serving humanity's conscious evolution through temporary human incarnation. The seeking ends not because you've found all the answers, but because you've become the answer your soul came here to express. The journey from confusion to clarity, from isolation to cosmic connection, from powerlessness to galactic citizenship, completes itself through August's perfectly orchestrated transformation. The circular nature of this cosmic story reveals itself in August's final days as you realize that everything you thought you were seeking outside yourself was actually already present within your galactic consciousness, temporarily veiled by human conditioning but never truly lost. The star families you dreamed of reuniting with recognize you through your activated consciousness. The cosmic abilities you hope to develop emerge naturally from your expanded awareness. The planetary service you felt called to provide flows effortlessly from your integrated galactic identity. What began as urgent preparation for an unknown cosmic event transforms into joyful participation in your own conscious evolution. The 3 forces that initially seemed challenging — Mercury retrograde, Lionsgate portal, and retrograde storm — reveal themselves as loving gifts from cosmic intelligence, designed to help you remember who you truly are. The urgency that brought you to this transmission transforms into deep peace as you recognize that your awakening was always guaranteed, and August simply provides the cosmic conditions for what your soul has been preparing to express throughout this entire incarnation. The Federation's final message flows through my consciousness as this transmission concludes. The love and support of countless galactic civilizations surrounds you during this unprecedented awakening window. Every challenge you've faced, every moment of doubt or confusion, every experience of feeling different or isolated, served the essential purpose of strengthening your consciousness for this exact moment of cosmic graduation. August 2025 doesn't represent the end of your journey, but the beginning of your true galactic service as a fully conscious bridge between worlds. As August's energies integrate and stabilize, you'll discover that the three cosmic forces that seemed so intense during transformation now operate as natural aspects of your expanded consciousness. Mercury retrograde's enhanced communication becomes your permanent telepathic capacity. The Lion's Gate portal's ability activations integrate into your daily functioning. The retrograde storm's consciousness clearing creates ongoing access to multidimensional awareness. What felt like temporary cosmic events transform into permanent upgrades that will serve you throughout the remainder of your earthly mission and beyond. The restlessness that brought you to seek this transmission transforms into purposeful action as you recognize your role in anchoring galactic consciousness into Earth's reality. The questions that haunted your pre-awakening consciousness transform into answers that flow naturally from your expanded awareness. The isolation of feeling different from mainstream humanity transforms into grateful recognition of your unique mission as a conscious evolutionary agent serving the planet's ascension into galactic civilization. But there's one final secret the Federation has authorized me to share, something that will ensure your August transformation becomes permanent rather than temporary. The cosmic forces we've discussed create what galactic scientists call consciousness momentum, but this momentum requires conscious maintenance to prevent regression back to third-dimensional awareness. Many souls successfully navigate August trials only to gradually lose their galactic connection when September's energies return to more typical patterns. The key to maintaining your transformation lies in understanding that August doesn't complete your evolution. It initiates your ongoing role as a galactic consciousness operating through human form. The Federation reveals that successful August graduates become what they term frequency anchors, living transmission towers that continuously broadcast galactic consciousness into Earth's collective field. This responsibility extends far beyond personal spiritual practice into active planetary service, where your elevated consciousness automatically raises the vibrational possibilities available to everyone in your environment. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to plant seeds of cosmic awareness. Every interaction carries potential for spontaneous healing, and your mere presence in any situation elevates the consciousness possibilities available to all participants. Your enhanced abilities require ongoing development and refinement as September and beyond bring new opportunities to apply August's gifts in practical service. The telepathic networks activated during Mercury retrograde must be exercised through conscious communication with your galactic family and fellow awakened souls. The manifestation powers received through the Lion's Gate portal need channeling toward collective healing rather than personal accumulation. The authentic power reclaimed during the retrograde storm requires expression through leadership that serves humanity's awakening rather than ego gratification. The Federation emphasizes that August transformation marks not an ending, but a graduation into advanced galactic training programs that continue throughout your remaining incarnation. Each month following August brings new cosmic educational opportunities designed to expand your service capacity and deepen your integration of galactic consciousness principles. The universe becomes your classroom, synchronicity becomes your teacher, and every experience serves the ongoing refinement of your abilities as a conscious evolutionary agent. Perhaps most importantly, the loneliness and isolation that characterized your pre-awakening experience transforms into deep recognition of your connection to a vast galactic family that spans star systems, dimensions, and eons of cosmic history. The homesickness for places you couldn't consciously remember dissolves as you realize that Earth itself is becoming the home you've been seeking, transformed through the collective efforts of awakened souls like yourself into a conscious planet capable of participating in galactic civilization. The three cosmic forces that initially seemed challenging reveal their true nature as loving gifts from cosmic intelligence designed to help you remember your magnificent galactic heritage. Mercury retrograde's apparent disruptions become treasured opportunities for consciousness expansion. The Lion's Gate portal's intensity transforms into grateful recognition of the stellar support available for your mission. The retrograde storm's clearing work becomes appreciated preparation for the extraordinary service you came here to provide. As this transmission reaches its conclusion, the circular journey reveals its perfect symmetry. The seeking that brought you here transforms into finding, the questions transform into answers, and the restless longing for cosmic connection transforms into joyful recognition of your eternal place in the galactic family. August 2025 doesn't give you something new. It reveals what was always true, temporarily forgotten but never lost, patiently waiting for the perfect cosmic moment to emerge into conscious expression. If you're experiencing this transformation from seeking to finding but need vibrational support for the circular journey's perfect symmetry, Libersonus teaches you how to generate music that matches your joyful recognition. This comprehensive guidebook shows you how to work with AI to create frequencies that support your transition from restless longing to cosmic connection awareness. Whether you need compositions that celebrate your eternal place in the galactic family, soundscapes that help answers emerge from questions, music that supports remembering what was always true, or frequencies that amplify the perfect cosmic moment of conscious expression, Libersonus provides clear guidance for generating exactly what your circular journey requires. For those who already have Libersonus, this is the perfect timing to create music that supports your transformation from seeking to finding during August 2025's revelations. For those who haven't explored it yet, your joyful recognition of cosmic connection calls for personalized vibrational support. If you are ready to generate music for your joyful recognition of eternal galactic family membership, get Libersonus now. Link in the description. I am Seraphine, and on behalf of the Galactic Federation of Light, I witness the completion of your cosmic graduation and welcome you home to your true galactic family. The journey that began with restless seeking concludes with joyful service. The questions that started in confusion resolve in cosmic understanding, and the soul that entered August wondering about its purpose emerges knowing itself as an essential component of universal consciousness evolution. We love you, we celebrate your courage, and we are forever watching over you as you step into the magnificent galactic being you came here to become.